Hi, my name is Lee Jeffries and welcome to Getting Started with Automai. Today I'm going to walk you through the installation of the product, and this is designed to be an installation for a small proof of concept or something similar to that. So either a lab environment or a very quick proof of concept. We've got some scripts to run. All you require for this is 2 Windows Server VMs, so 2016 or above, preferably. And these VMs don't need anything special, just a base vanilla Windows install. And with that being said, let's switch across so that we can see my VMs and I can walk you through the process. Okay, so I have 2 VMs here. I have one for Automai Director, which is a VM that's going to hold all of the roles that are required. So this will be Automai Director itself, which is the web UI that lets you use all of the products, create test plans, store data, view test results. Then there's a bot manager, which is the machine that you use to simulate virtual sessions or simulate synthetic users. That's the actual machine that those synthetic users' sessions will be launched from and controlled from. And that'll be an all-in-one machine that will do all of those roles. Now, the idea of this machine is not to make it highly scalable, and instead, the idea of this machine is just an all-in-one quick proof of concept. In a larger production environment, you may split this out into multiple roles. So you'd have a director server that's dedicated, and then you'd have multiple bot manager servers. All of these run within Windows. So to get started, what we will do is launch Microsoft Edge. I want you to type www.github.com/Automai. This will take you straight over to our GitHub page where we have the deployment scripts. So if we look at the Automai Suite deployment repository, we can scroll down here and you will see that there is an Automai server deployment section. Now, the only prerequisite for this is that you're server 2016 or above, as mentioned, and that you can run an administrative PowerShell command prompt on the server. So I've just copied this script line here, and I'm now going to launch an administrative PowerShell prompt. I just simply have to paste this in here and press enter. And from that point in time, this script will run off and it will perform all the necessary steps. Now, what this script is actually going to do is install remote desktop services, because the terminal server session is required for the bot manager itself. The bot manager actually creates local accounts and then creates RDP sessions that are locally running on that same server, and that's how we control the actual remote sessions and the synthetic users. It will create a file share on the C drive of the server called Automai, and it will download all the necessary software and all of the supporting files and content and place them into that share. So there's very little that you have to do. All you need to do is bear in mind the name of your server. Now, if you're working with a solution where you don't have your own custom image, but you want to do some performance testing or some sort of validation very quickly, you can actually spin up a session server with this script as well. And that session server will install the Microsoft 365 apps, Edge, Chrome, and Firefox. So in that sense, you will have everything you need there too. So the second server that I have available for you is a session server, and that's called Automai-S. I'm going to perform similar steps on this server too. So www.github.com/Automai. Head over to Automai Suite deployment repository. And if I scroll down a bit further this time, you'll notice there is a section for session server deployment with another PowerShell script command. Copy that, administrative prompt, paste that into the PowerShell window and press enter. What this is going to do is install 365 apps, Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. And once it's done that, you will be able to install either your Citrix VDA, VMware Horizon Agent, Parallels Agent, or you can just use RDP. It depends. Um, it will also install Scenario Builder, which is the tool that we use to build scenarios on this machine. I like that because it allows you to build the scenarios on the same machines that you will actually be accessing and running the tests on. So this is a quick start guide for these things. I'm just going to pause it for now whilst these scripts run, and we'll come back straight afterwards and I'll show you how to validate that everything worked properly. Okay, we are back, and you can see here that the director server script has ran all the way through, and I've specifically here decided to skip the machine reboot just for a little while because I just wanted to walk you through all the steps that script has completed. Now this does take a while. You're looking at about 20 to 30 minutes for this to run all the way through. So that's the director server done and dusted. So we can close all of these windows now, and you'll notice we have the two icons on the desktop. Now the reboot is really mandatory because it's installing remote desktop services. However, there are scenarios where you may not want that to happen, so it is optional. Then the session server here has also ran through the script, so we can start closing off these windows too. And you can see we have Firefox, Chrome, and in the start menu we have Microsoft Edge sitting here too, as well as our scenario builder. So that's the quick walkthrough of the installation of the product and how to just very quickly get set up. The next video will be licensing the products, and then after that getting started and running your first test. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.